Ladies and gentlemen, I figured I'd give you my first impressions on Smuggler's run. I've been playing it for a good 3.5 hours on stream. In case you want to see that full stream, link will be in the description down below. I don't know if I'm gonna unlist it. I'm pretty sure I will. The amount of people that came out, it was just crazy. I want to thank each and every one of you for that. Really do appreciate that. It was a lot of fun. So my first impressions on the new DLC Smuggler's Run is it's actually an improvement upon gun running, in my opinion. They got rid of research. The way that the hangars work is that you simply source and sell. You actually physically have to do the sourcing and you don't actually have to wait until you can sell, as far as I can see right now. Obviously, this is all first impressions, I still have to test everything, but overall I think it's a pretty damn great DLC. The new planes and stuff are a lot of fun to play around with. The addition of the hangar and of other additions, such as being able to actually store your old vehicles, like the Hydra for example. You're able to also give it a new coat of paints, like a lot of people are making it black, and I feel even was able to make it lime green too. You know, I know a lot of people in chat weren't too happy about that one. You can make it gold, you can make it chrome, literally give it every single color you possibly can. Like, that's one of the cooler things. As far as the supercar go, it feels pretty nice too. There's also a new sports classic car, which is kind of like an old school rally car too. So there's a lot of the new adversary mode. Motor Wars is basically GTA's version on PUBG, better known as PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, which is a very good success. I was very surprised at how well it actually works out. It's mostly focused on vehicles rather than on actual gunplay, and it definitely will work out a lot better in free aim over assisted aim, because obviously you can lock onto people driving towards you. So but since the majority of times you're gonna be spending it in vehicles, I think it could maybe work a little bit in assisted too. It just is what your personal preference is, but obviously for the best experience you want to play this in free aim. So overall I think what you could say about this DLC is that they definitely listened to the community. They got rid of research. They're actually playing the game rather than just waiting for shit to happen, which is great. And overall, like, the planes look quite fun. I want to test them out a bit more before I give an actual opinion on it. I've flown around with the majority of them. I think I've done every single one of them. I've actually tried them out for a little bit. They seem quite fun for sure. The resupply mission, as far as I've done so far, are really cool. I had one. I'm gonna try to see if I can get some footage of that. I mean, the 3.5 hour stream I did of it is quite long, so hopefully I'll have some footage of that on screen for you too. So overall I think my very first impressions of 3.5 hours of playing are very good. As far as the hangars go, a lot of people are asking if they should go for Fort Zancudo or LSIA. Personally, I want to test it out a little bit more before I give a definitive answer. Obviously, if you're just simply looking for a good place to start your business, LSIA would probably be the best option as of now. Fort Zancudo, however, is a bit more in the middle of the map, and I haven't really played enough resupply missions to tell you whether or not it will be a better option to go to Fort Zancudo. Obviously, if you go to Fort Zancudo, you are able to actually go inside of Fort Zancudo without getting a wanted level, because there's something called a low level clearance. You're able to simply enter into Fort Zancudo, but as soon as you start killing shit like the military that's walking around there, you're going to get a 2-star wanted level. So there is a certain limitation to that, and if you're inside of Fort Zancudo with a wanted level, there's obviously a risk of them shooting at you as well, because you already have a wanted level, even if you weren't inside of Fort Zancudo causing that wanted level. So those are just two things you kind of have to take into consideration. Since you're flying a lot, LSI could be a good option too, but this is all something, like I said, that I'm going to test out some further throughout the day. I'm going to test out all the vehicles, you know, I'm going to try to see and bring up some interesting tests so people can justify whether or not they should spend it, because they don't really have that much money. So if you're interested in all that stuff, stay tuned to the channel. I'm gonna do my utmost best. I mean, I have all the time in the world to test it all, so thank you all so very much for watching for sure. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know all your thoughts and first impressions in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all later.